Hello and welcome. This is Faceless Opinion, wondering what I should wear into battle. Welcome you back to Skyrim Month, the series where we go over Skyrim related topics throughout the entire month of November. In today's video, we are doing, yes, you guessed it, another top 10 list. I feel like I'm slowly turning into Watch Mojo a little bit. Well, this is going to be over the top 10 unique armor sets in the game. I'm going to be using the same criteria I used for my top 10 weapons list. It has to be an armor set that cannot be created by the player, and must be one of a kind, by either appearance or enchantment. Oh, and one other thing, no Daedric artifacts are going to be on this list. They are getting their own. I haven't forgot about them. With that out of the way, let's begin the countdown. Number 10, Ancient Falmer Armor, plus Ariel's Shield. This exquisite white light armor is available in the Dawnguard DLC, and can be acquired by looting the corpse of Archcurate Verfer during the quest Touching the Sky. I found this armor aesthetically pleasing. Just look at Knight Paladin Gelibor. He's working it. Not to mention, this armor reveals highlights of what the Snow Elves were before their inevitable transformation to the Falmer we all know and hate. My one pet peeve with the Ancient Falmer armor would have to be the lack of a headpiece that comes with it. There is one in the files called the Ancient Falmer Crown, but can only be attained with the use of console commands. And I can hear all the PC players laughing at us console gamers. One thing I would like to mention on the side would be that I would recommend getting Ariel's Shield. It isn't a part of the armor set, but the shield is unique and looks like it could fit in with it. The shield can store the energy of blocked attacks, and performing a shield bash will send an enemy flying. It can be found in the Forgotten Val, in the hidden far off place. It's worth getting along with the armor. Number 9, Wolf Armor. If you didn't know that the companions had their own type of armor, you do now. The Wolf Armor can be purchased from Yearling Greymane over at the Skyforge after finishing the quest Proving Honor. As you can tell, this armor matches the motif of the companions, with the armor consisting of a wolf's head, skull, teeth, and pelt. Perfect if you're going 100% in with the companions, since their senior members are the only ones wearing this armor. Unfortunately, this armor does not come with a shield, but it is a good heavy armor set to have, especially early game. Number 8, Stormcloak Officer Armor. Only a true son of Skyrim is allowed to wear this armor, since it is only found on high-ranking Stormcloak captains. Now, is this the best armor, objectively speaking? No. But by God, look at this. It has an effing bear pelt, and you're using its head like a hood. It's so badass. Like I'm a barbarian getting ready to cave someone's head in with a hammer. Not to mention, I kinda like the female version of the armor too. I wonder why. Who knows? It's a mystery. But one thing I am willing to say is, as someone who normally sides with the Legion, I think the armor is better than anything you'll ever get from the Legion. I would probably defect for this armor. Could I just loot this armor off a Stormcloak? Yes. But it wouldn't be the same. I would just be a pretender, and knowing me, I like to fully commit to the act. Now say it with me, Freedom or Sovngarde. Number 7, Blades Armor. This is probably the best thing you're gonna get from the Blades, except for maybe Dragonbane, as well as this armor right here. This looks like the type of armor that a bunch of Dragon Slayers would wear, looking like they're a bunch of samurais, especially given the fact that they use katanas too. This armor can be acquired the same way as Dragonbane, by finding it in Skyhaven Temple during the quest Alduin's Wall. Out of all the armors on this list, the Blades Armor is the only armor set to have a shield that goes along with it. I like the shield because it low-key kinda reminds me of Captain America's shield. Like I said, this is probably the best thing the Blades are ever going to give you. Number 6, Azdels Armor. This right here is the only reason I would say to do the quest Unearthed. This armor has a variety of enchantments that would work perfectly for a player who is doing a heavy magic build. Azdels Armor of Retribution has a chance to paralyze an enemy hitting you with a melee attack. The Boots of Water Walking let you walk on water, evident by the name, and if you're wearing other pieces of armor, the set will give you a plus 10 to enchanting. The Gauntlets of Warding make your wards 25% less effective, but absorb 50% more magicka coming from incoming spells. The Helm of Vision makes your conjuration and rune spells cost more, but can be cast at a greater range. Also, a part of Azdels' armor set is 2 rings that can be found in Kolbjorn Barrow. The Rings of Arcana, which enables you to use 2 new spells called Ignite and Freeze, while the Ring of Necromancy makes any creature you reanimate to explode into an icy explosion upon its death. This armor has a lot going on, making it an incredibly powerful mage armor. Number 5. Ancient Shrouded Armor. The ideal look if you're aiming to be the deadliest contract killer in all the 9 holds. This upgrade variation of the standard Shrouded Armor you get from the Dark Brotherhood will do just that. The chest piece increases poison resistance by 100%, boots that make the wearer muffled and move more silently, a cowl that does 35% more damage with bows, and gloves that double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. The perfect armor for an assassin, though my one issue with it is that there's no visual differences between the ancient Shrouded Armor and the original standard Shrouded Armor. They look exactly the same, and it's a bit of a letdown. Number 4. Armor of the Old Gods. Have you ever wanted to be a crazy Nord hillbilly? Well, you can be with this enchanted Forsworn armor. To obtain it, you have to side with Monarch during the quest No One Escapes Sit in a Mine. Now, what can this tribal look bring to the table? Well, the chest piece makes it to where destruction spells cost 15% less magicka. The boots make sneaking 20% better, the gauntlets make bows do 20% more damage, and the helmet increases your magicka by 30 points. The Armor of the Old Gods, I would say, is a jack of all trades when it comes to the enchantments on each individual piece. Normally when it comes to these magic armors, they all have enchantments that would be ideal for a player that's specializing as a thief, or mage, or warrior. This armor is a bit odd. Well, yeah, again, the same thing can be said about the Forsworn. Number 3. Nightingale Armor. This is my favorite armor in the game. I love the look of it, the hood, the mask, the cape, the fingerless gloves, the whole aesthetic of it really. Gives you the presence and feel of being a legendary thief. To get your hands on this sleek and sexy looking outfit, you need to progress down the Thieves Guild questline until you are given it by Carlia and the quest Trinity Restored. The Nightingale's armor increases your stamina by 40 points and increases frost resistance by 50%. While wearing the boots, it will make the wearer muffled and move more silently. The gloves make lockpicking 25% easier and increases one-handed attacks by 25%. And the hood grants a 17% decrease to casting illusion spells. If you're playing a rogue with an inclination of doing magic, or you just want to look cool as hell, this is your armor. Number 2. Blackguard Armor. Objectively speaking, this is the best armor if you want to be a thief and or rogue-esque character. It is better than both the Thieves Guild and Guildmaster armor you get. It has a higher base armor number and superior enchantments compared to its predecessors. The carrying capacity of the chest piece is increased by 50. The boots make it to where pickpocketing is 40% better. Gloves give you a 40% boost to lockpicking, making it even more easier. And finally, the hood makes prices 25% better, an overall improvement. To acquire the Blackguard Armor, you have to do the quest Paid in Full for Glover Mallory. Upon doing so, he will give you the key to his basement in his Raven Rock home, and boom, you get not just the armor, but a lot of other useful stuff that will help you with your larceny needs. Number 1. Deathbrand Armor. This right here is one of the best armors in the game you can get. How to get this exquisite pirate armor, which is made out of Skyrim by the way, you know, the rarest crafting material in the game, during the quest named Deathbrand, of course, where you have to go on a treasure hunt all across Solstein to find the pieces of this legendary armor of the Pirate King Hacknir Deathbrand. Now, what is this armor capable of? The chest piece increases your stamina by 15 points, and for every piece of Deathbrand armor you wear, making it 60 stamina in total. The boots increase carrying capacity to 10, but with the whole set, it's 40. The helm grants the wearer water breathing. Then we get to the piece that resistance, the gauntlets. While dual wielding, your one-handed attacks do 10% more damage, but since you're wearing the whole Deathbrand armor, it becomes 40%. Now, if you add in Blood Scythe and Soul Render, the 2 swords you get during the same quest, you hands down become the most dangerous dual wielder in the game. That should about do it. This has been Top 10 Unique Armors. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Tell me in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and make sure you subscribe for more of that good old Skyrim of content. The next video is not going to be a top 10 list. I got something else planned for us. Now until next time, I'll catch you all on the flip side.